Hey everybody, Clesso here. Welcome back to Grand Arena Championship Season 22, Week 3, Round 2. Haven't made one of these in a long time, but I thought this one was pretty fun, and my opponent was really cool and kind of asked me to make a video, so I thought I'd do it. So without any further ado, here is my battles. So first off, I'll show you the defense I'm going against. He's got the Bastille JML team, some bugs, CLS, and a Dooku team. He has Newt on that bug team, that's kind of weird. And he has Jedi Knight Revan on the JML team. That's going to present issues. Down south, he's got Padme with Bad Batch, Gas, Jedi Knight Kenobi, and a non-alt Lord Vader team. So I think first we're just going to go against this JMK team, and if Cat's not in there, this seems to be working okay. It's horrible banners, but put in Armorer and Watt, and then a couple dark side tanks to take the brunt of the damage, and then it's just a matter of linking a couple people, doing the ultimate, linking a couple other people, doing the ultimate again essentially, and then taking down Kenobi. So I'm gonna link General Kenobi because I have to start off with. Just a second right here. Now I'm kind of debating whether I want to do JMK or Ahsoka. And I figure Ahsoka might take more turns and get me to the ultimate faster. So that's what I do here. And like I said, it's just a matter of getting the tank tech from Watt on C, and then getting the Beskar. I'm just gonna do two. I'm not gonna mess around. So I want both things on C, get that Beskar on C2. So now he has, both techs essentially. You can see my ultimate's 3/4 of the way full already, so that's good news. And I'm just kind of messing around, honestly, because nothing matters. Everyone's made to die once I get those techs on here. It's just a matter of getting to the ultimate and not being able to have any debuff stick or anything. Although Jedi Master Kenobi does have the locked debuffs, but that doesn't present that big of a problem. So we're in ultimate. Now we're just waiting to do some force lightning, kill off a couple. There they go. Now I'm going to link the other two, and then just start attacking Kenobi, getting him down, because those two will be gone as soon as I get my force lightning back up again. So then I'll be just one-on-one, no big issue. We're doing some pretty good work. You can see those locked debuffs. Kind of worries me a little bit, but he takes enough turns that they go away. See, they gone. We're just going to keep hitting them. We don't care about the other two. They're linked. They're going to go bye-bye real soon. There they go. Now it's one-on-one. And they go. So 47, like I said, horrible banners. But lately, in the top end of Division 1 like this, usually pinching banners doesn't mean too much. It's, can you clear on one shots? Can you clear it all? Things get pretty rough. So for the next match, we're gonna go against this General Skywalker team. We'll go ahead and use Rebels. I wanted to use my bounty hunters with Moff Gideon, but I couldn't because I needed to save Moff Gideon for potentially that JML team up top. Or not my bounty hunters, I needed to save my Imperial Troopers, and you have to have Moff Gideon for that counter. So we're just going after this gas team. Always, always, always go after gas first, regardless of how fast Rex is. Then we're going to get 5s out of here. Stun, basic, he gone. Now we're going to go after Rex. Chewie doesn't have translation, so we'll give that to him. And then do the AoE. Do the AoE. Do that. And attack him. Gas stands up with all 5 standing. We're in good shape. This gas counter actually has gotten easier since the buff. It's kind of, or debuff, or whatever you want to call it. Gas is better in some situations and worse in others, so. There that is. Now we got this Lord Vader team. I think what I want to do here is use some Jedi. Thinking a little bit. This guy had me thinking. He ended up, he was really nice. He messaged me and everything and told me he missed my videos and everything, so I thought I'd throw him a bone and make one out of the blue. I haven't been making videos in a long time, but I'm still enjoying the game, except for Conquest is a time suck for no reason, but you have to do it if you want to get the newest characters or newest shards or whatever they're putting in there. So anywho, he told me he placed a pretty hard defense right when it was locking, and I just let my defense roll over from the last match. So I was like, oh crap, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. But I take Jedi in with this. I've been using this comp versus non-alt Lord Vaders. I am faster, so I can open up with a mass ability block. That's nice. And now it's just a matter of killing Royal Guard pretty fast and getting to my ultimate as soon as possible. I'm going to save Shaak Ti's cleanse for a little bit. She's really nice to have on this team, I'll say that. That cleanse comes in handy. What kind of stinks is this team isn't so hot when the Lord Vader has an ultimate, because you can't revive if he kills anybody in his ultimate. And I did it earlier this season where I got down 5 to, I had all 5 of mine, and it was just Lord Vader on the other side, and then Lord Vader went into ultimate, and all my guys started just falling apart around me due to all the dots and everything. So then I couldn't bring, I was like, oh, I'll just bring him back with Jolie, and I found out the hard way, you cannot do that if they die while he has his ultimate. So I got my ultimate here, and we're gonna try to get Vader out of here. I'm looking at who I can call, but everyone has days, so I ended up doing that anyway. And now I cleanse with Shaak Ti, get another ability block, so that's good. Spread some buffs. I'm gonna put another armor shred here on Lord Vader. Now I'm gonna kill Darth Vader. He's gone, and now it's just 5-on-1, except for there's no ultimate to worry about. So if he has his ultimate, you gotta go harder in the paint. Use like a Jedi Knight Revan with JML and gas. I don't even know who all to use. I haven't faced an ultimate one yet, where I've done a lot of research on what I should use. I've seen other people use some heavier duty comps, because then it just becomes about getting him out as fast as humanly possible and not even letting Lord Vader get to his ultimate. So, at any rate, Jolie will not be on that team because he doesn't do anything if Lord Vader has an ultimate. Now we have this Padme and Bad Batch team. I'm looking at how fast this Echo is, and then how fast my Jedi Knight Revan is. I can't remember how much speed he gets and everything. So he's 324, and then I want to make sure, which I assumed he'd be faster, but I did want to make sure, so I go ahead and look at his lead ability here. And okay, 5 speed per Jedi and Old Republic allies, so he gets more than enough speed. It wasn't a thing at all. more than enough. So it makes me feel a little bit better. I was taking the Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke team that you normally counter Supreme Leader Kylo with. I'm hoping that there's not one of those in the back. I was hoping, since we already saw 3 GLs, we got that JML team up top, that there wouldn't be anything in back. Now, what you want to do here is just mark Echo. He's the one that can really make this go south when he gets the debuffs going and everything, and the dazes, and then the stuns from tech after that. So now we're going to stun, and I do want to buff up. I know I'm healing with Padme teams. When you call assists, they get bonus protection, but I do want to throw some buffs and stuff on Luke, and then once he's buffed up pretty good, like we got him, then we can start using basics and not, non-assist moves. So that's what we're doing here, just basic. And that's all you gotta do. So we're just gonna focus everyone down one-on-one in terms of priority, and that's all we gotta do. Save the heal, basic. Go ahead and swap here, I think. Yeah. Stun. Man, stun got dispelled because Padme did her little form up thing. That doesn't do anything since Echo's not there. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on Revan, even though there's really not much reason to, and I know it's gonna essentially heal him up. We're gonna keep going on basics. I'm gonna go ahead and buff up here just to make my Luke super strong. Go ahead and mark them. Mark and stun. Basic. Stun. Basic. Basic. Oh, did I swap? Yeah, I probably swapped. Take advantage of those buffs. Basic. Basic. Ability blocks. Basic. He gone. Stun. Stun. Like stuns. Basic. Basic. Notice the trend here? Basic. Easy peasy. Now that Padme is gone, now we can do this. Heal, mass attack for 60. There we go. Not too shabby. Alright, now I want to check out the back. I didn't think that he'd have a Galactic Legend back here, but surprise! He's got Rey. He doesn't have Cat with Rey, but I've been saving Supreme Leader Kylo for Rey's with or without Cat, and I was able to do that here, but that means that I can't use my Supreme Leader Kylo up top. I go ahead and message this guy. I was like, bro, you weren't kidding about setting a hard defense. I was like, he said he probably wouldn't even attack because he's busy with his wife's birthday. Ironically, it's my wife's 40th birthday today as well. We went out to dinner last night. We're going out to dinner again tonight, meeting up with some friends and stuff. I told him, look, man, you put this kind of defense on me, now you gotta at least attempt to attack mine. I don't care what you got going on. He's a really nice guy though. It's fun to chat with and everything. So now it's a matter of I got to come up with something for this JML team that isn't Supreme Leader Kylo. And if this fails, then I have to use Supreme Leader Kylo, and I'm not touching that Rey down south. So I decided to use my super duper troopers with Magma Trooper and see if this works. This is something I used to do all the time against JML teams, but not this exact comp. Usually Jedi Knight Revan isn't in this, but Jedi Knight Revan, as we'll see, makes this a little bit harder. So he does that, gives Magma Trooper tons of turn meter. So now I'll throw the bombs, remove some turn meter from them. Go ahead, put the mark over here on dark. Gideon's up, remove everyone's turn meter, and now it's a race against time to get Jedi Master Luke under, get all the protection off him so he stops taunting so I can kill other people. So we're just gonna keep basically and hoping Dark Trooper will attack. And you can see we're making some headway here, but it really is a race against time. There's all the bonus protections finally gone. I'm just gonna call another basic, but you can see that Jedi Knight Revan is getting, you know, his turn meter's creeping. So we need more assists, we need more damage. This is a Relic 8. Oh, there we go. That's not the best. See, that doesn't happen if Jedi Knight Revan's not there, so it was sketchy. Okay, now that's gone. Can I get another attack before more protection? Nope, protection's back on Jedi Master Luke Skywalker. And I'm just going to try to basic again, get that protection back off of him. I don't know what to do right here. Put the thing, I just used a basic. So it's still assist anyway. Okay, now I want to go try to kill Jedi Knight Revan real quick. Oh, more protections back on JML. Look at that. Pretty sweet. So I'm just not getting to do what I need to do. It's really frustrating with Jedi Knight Revan in there. Go ahead and basic again here. Alright, come on. Do the mass swarm. Hopefully that'll buy me a little bit of time. Alright. This should get the taunt off of him for a brief second. Okay. Now let's remove a little bit more turn meter, do the AoE. Okay. Let's do another AoE, get some days going. Now let's try to kill Jedi Knight Revan while we have one spare second. Come on. Come on. If he goes down, we're sitting a lot prettier here. Go down. He's down. Hallelujah. Let's kill Watt. Gosh darn it. This battle, holy cow. This had to work. If this didn't work, then there's no clearing for old Klesso. And it's going to be a short match. So as you can see, though, we remove that turn meter. Hermit Yoda was creeping back up there. And now it's just, right here, I should have done Armor Shred. I kind of messed up that, but as you can see, it's not a big deal. We'll get Armor Shred on him in a second, but it's already over once we got Jedi Knight Revan out of there. And kablow, deuces. 56, I will take that all day, for we still have an off meta counter, folks, for JML. Do not tell CG, do not share this video. Don't share it. Just kidding. We can't take that away from me. That's all I got in this whole world. So now we got this CLS team, and I've been saving my Grievous team because a lot of people have been setting CLS for some reason lately. I don't recommend that, but people have been setting it, and everyone has Bad Batch, so there's no real reason to set Grievous on defense much. I mean, you can put BB-8 with Grievous, and that'll stop Bad Batch. But then you're open up to Night Sisters, and who cares? So, got a bunch of target locks going. Idea of this is kill Chewie, kill Chupio, kill Han, kill CLS. Profit. So that's what we're going for. Once we do that, I like to get Extortion over on CLS, go back and do an AoE because we want to hit all those target locks and get turn meter for our team. Down goes Chewie. Now we got to focus on Chupio. So that's what we are doing, folks. And this Chupio, man, he didn't want to die. He had like 3 C's. He was so thick. I don't know what's going on. Kind of crazy, actually. Come on. Come on. Okay, now let's get old Han out of here. Come on. No one wants to die. I'd be the first to admit I don't have the highest relics on my Grievous team, my B1 or anything, just because it works. If I needed higher relics, I'd do it, but it seems to work just fine. So everything that has to work is working so far. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's go check out, I just always try to go and do what I have to do. I get the battles, what has to work has to work. If it doesn't, then we have to come up with a new plan and just, maybe not clear. So that is what it is. And we go against this Ray team, but I chicken out and want to make sure after doing all this that I actually click on the right Ray team. So I'll go and re-click on it, because I had a unfortunate event happen last week where I used a Bad Batch team and accidentally put Echo in the lead spot instead of Hunter, and it ruined my match, and I lost, and I would have won extraordinarily easy, and I might be undefeated right now had I done that, because who knows what would have happened. But I did lose this match before this one too, but had I won the match last week, I probably wouldn't have had the same match against who I had in the first match, and that guy streamed against me with his guild. It was kind of funny. He was really nice too, to be fair, but he started doing, when he was attacking my defense, and it was the same defense I set versus this, he was doing way too good based on his history. So I reached out immediately to a couple people I know in that guild, because I'm good friends with them. I was like, hey man, who's helping this guy? And he's like, oh yeah, he's streaming. I'm like, okay, that makes more sense. It's fine. If that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do. I don't blame you. If I was playing me, I'd try to get as much help as I could too. So he ended up beating me by 2 banners. No hard feelings. I don't care. I haven't been taking GAC super serious lately. I'm just having fun. And this match is kind of fun too. For Supreme Leader Kylo, this is going down real quick. And she's already had damage immunity, so I'm like, oh shoot, before she gets to ultimate, I'm going to see if I can just take this chick out, remove a little bit of turn meter, pokety poke, back at Kylo. And here I should have poked, because you can whiff on this, but I took a chance. If I would have poked, there's no missing, and it would have killed her. So that's kind of a misplay, but I was feeling pretty good. I was all about it and whatnot. So for a Supreme Leader Kylo team, that did not bad. I got pretty lucky on hitting past damage immunity early on a couple of them. So now, like I said, he set BB-8 with Grievous, which opens it up to Night Sisters. It's still not like, hey, this is fun and easy. It's pucker time and pray. But it's not like Newt where you don't want to take Night Sisters at all unless you absolutely have to, which I actually did last match. I was pretty proud of myself. That dude set BB-8 and Newt, and I took Night Sisters, and it got sketchy AF, and I still won. So I think the general strategy in these battles is get BB-8 out of there as soon as possible. I think that's always goal 1 with this comp. Try to get BB-8 out of there, for crying out loud. Alright, get rid of those buffs. This sucks because BB-8 keeps getting foresight, so we're wasting hits. Now we got a stun. Hallelujah. Go ahead and get some plague going. Hope it lands on the right people. Didn't land on as much as I wanted. I'm just going to use a basic here, because I want the assist. And if Talzin dies, I like bringing her back. If other people die, I might leave them alone. Like, we're going to lose Spirit here shortly, and she gone. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a basic for the assist, and I'll leave her dead, depending on what's going on. Go ahead and do an AoE, try to get some more plague going. B2 had tons of turn meter anyway, so I wasn't too scared. Go ahead and use another basic. BB-8's gone. Everyone's gone. Live, DACA, damn it. And everyone's back. All right. Unclench. Unclench, reclench, unclench, reclench, repeat during this battle. That's what it always is. Pray to our Jesus. And now, once BB-8's gone, it's Operation Kill B2. Once B2's gone, then you're pretty good, generally speaking. We're gonna bring some back. We didn't get Towson, but she comes back from the kill on basic. And let's go ahead and heal here, I think, is what I did. Yes, sir. And that applies Plague to B1, which is very nice. Always want Plague on B1. Alright, let's bring them back. Now we gotta try to get Towson back. There she is. Dun, 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 dun. 55. Yay. So we got 55 there. Not too shabby. No. Man, this guy's going hard in the paint. He put Resistance Heroes with OG Finn lead. Luckily, and it wouldn't have mattered regardless for what I use here. His Resistance Hero Finn isn't crazy fast. So, but I do have to use a better team on this. And I decided to, if he's going to go hard in the paint, I'm going to go hard in the paint, son. And use my General Skywalker 501st team. Kind of looking over what I got, but in the end, I just say, screw it. Let's use gas. Get up out of here. Also thinking about what I have left for the two teams that are still on that front wall. You know, is trying, one thing that's kind of cool is with all these added teams since the expansion is trying to keep everything straight in your mind as you're going. I didn't plot this out like I used to. I haven't been plotting anything out in a long time. I still like GAC a lot, but with everything else going on in the game, I don't have the time to put as much into it as I used to with planning and scouting and everything else. So there's a lot of YOLOing and just seeing what's up when the board opens. And okay, what do I got? What do I got to do? What do I need to save in case there's some good stuff in back? Now, with this team, one big thing you want to do is get days on the vets, and now we're golden. That way, if you kill either vet or the resistance lead, they don't get that. I don't think they get the bonus turn if they have days. Let's find out. Let us find out. Nope, see, that stops that. Their TM doesn't go to 100%, so no bonus turn or instant TM or whatever it is when you kill one of them or the lead. So that's good. It's nice. So not too hard. I've been placing a decently hard defense myself, I'd like to think. So since that's the case, I've been keeping gas in case we got to go hard in the paint against Lord Vader team or Jedi Master Kenobi with Cat team, or you know, got to have options nowadays. I try to go really hard on defense, but I also try to have some options. I don't worry about banners as much. If I can one shot, one kill stuff, I'm feeling pretty good about it. But what are you gonna do? Here I go ahead and use Bad Batch. I normally don't use Omega, but I've also never done this fight, so I was like, I'm gonna bring her in just in case. So now we are faster, so we're just gonna get that daze and stun going. Pass it. I always love passing to Echo here and then passing right back to Hunter, and whatever you're pointing at just dies. It's so fun. I like going swapping back and forth. I'm trying to kill Newt. Oh, but he got that off. But I'm gonna heal up. Cha-ching. 60. So not too bad. Bad Batch is fun on offense. If people make something GG proof for your Bad Batch, okay, we'll use it for something else probably. So a lot of people have been setting Bad Batch with Jedi Master Kenobi. It's okay, but there's actually easier counters to it if you don't screw up and use a Echo lead Bad Batch team like I did last week, like a super genius. Just going too fast. I'm so stupid. Now we got this last team, and Django's on there and Nesta's on there. And about the only thing I have left is my resistance, but I did keep a decent resistance team. I got my JTR BB-8 resistance heroes, and ended up putting in Old Trooper in there. Old Trooper. So I'll try to get this knocked out. This ends up actually being probably one of the sketchier fights of the match. And as long as the vets have been out, I still like double checking their abilities to remind myself what exactly they do. The resistance heroes for, I don't use them on offense almost ever. They go on defense, and if you don't use it, you lose it. You forget what all their abilities are and everything. And against these Dooku teams, I like trying to get Dooku out as fast as humanly possible so he can't stealth people. Because that's the opposite of fun, is when you are forced to attack people like Nest and whatnot. Turns out that's not great. So, but he also heals himself up. Also not super cool, I'll say that. Should do it. Okay, now we're feeling okay. We're gonna want to try to get Droideka out before he rolls up. We don't want Droideka rolling up. All right, now it's let's stay away from Nest. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. That dodge was amazing right there. We're gonna work on L3, but we want to try to get ability block on Django before Django takes another turn. That's where my mind's at right now. You can see I got a lot of healing immunity, some burning going on right here. There we go. Daze and ability block. The only thing I care about is ability block. All right, but it goes away. But we reset the turn meter. We're almost to Illuminated Destiny. We don't want to hit Nest. We're just gonna do this. Boom. That stun was huge. Huge. And go ahead and throw the Grenade of Healing just to get us going a little bit. Go ahead and get another ability block. And now it's just a matter of wait until Nest takes a turn. Essentially, I wanted to get healing immunity on her. And now it's leave her alone. Let's let her take a turn so the protection goes away. And we'll just keep pounding away on Django, even though it's not doing anything. No big deal. No big deal. Okay, now peace out. And now healing, whatchamacallit, is off of Django. And profit. We win. Bad banners, got sketchy, but we just one-shot the entire board, 4 GLs, when we only had 3. When he said he went hard on defense, I thought this kind of was upsetting. I'll be honest. I thought he was going to have Executor back here. I was looking forward to it. I've been, almost every match people have been placing Executor, and I figured he went as hard as he went on everything else. Hey, go hard in Fleet too, bud. But he didn't. So that was a little upsetting. I was hoping he would place Executor, I've been using the end all method of putting in a Mace burner fleet, then bringing in my Separatist, and it's been working. So far, I'm like 6 out of 6 in that. I know other people haven't had as best luck, but they also haven't been doing it exactly the way end all says to do it. So sure, it's got some RNG, but so far so good for me. So get their Biston out. Whenever your Bistan outspeeds their Biston, go ahead and mirror. That is the move. Oh, right there. I was so close to getting bigs out. But alas, we do not. There we go. Bring in Cassian. Call it a night. And deuces. 68? 68. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. So now we have this Malevolence with only 2 reinforcements. So you know Spy's coming in first, more than likely. That always seems to be the thing. And now I'm kind of debating. Man, it's just not something I see very often. So I'm like, oh, what do I use here? But I've got my negotiator, so we'll go ahead and do that. I don't know the best strategy, but I figure putting Rex in that starting lineup tends to give Malevolence a hard time in reverse. Like if you're going up against General Kenobi negotiator team, if Rex is in the starting lineup, that can throw a wrinkle in there. So I figure if I'm using it on offense, maybe I can take my time and do some good work. So go all in on Vulture here. Get one ship out of there, out of the gate, straight out the jump. So that ship's gone. Go ahead and try to get ability or buff immunity on Hyena. I do land it. I don't want that buff immunity on Sunfac because then the taunt goes away, and I like being able to focus down one character at a time, and that character needs to be Sunfac. So that's why we did that. Now here, I know Spy is coming in next, so I don't want to bring in Plo because I'll get rid of the current Buzz droids, but then Spy is going to come in and mark someone, and then that'll stick. So I wait for Spy to come in. Luckily, and I got pretty lucky there, I'm not going to lie. He put the mark on BTL Y-Wing, so no biggie. And now it's Operation Don't Touch Spy. Do not touch Spy. Just keep working on Hyena. I don't use my ultimate here. I'm going to bring in Plo now, get all that gone. Keep working on Hyena until I have my mass attack, and then we'll go after Spy right here. There goes Spy. We didn't kill the Buzz droids, which is good. And peace out. 67? 67. That's pretty darn good if you ask me. So that's it, folks. We cleared the board. 1 shot, 1 killed. We had some fun battles. We used an off-meta counter. That's a big secret. Don't tell anybody about that. Shh. We don't want CG to find out about that. Here's my defense. Here is my defense. As you can see, I went a little hard in the paint, I'd like to think. So Ultimate Lord Vader, Ray Cat, General Kenobi up top. And that's it, folks. So thanks for watching, and maybe I'll do another one of these someday. Every couple months. So thanks for watching, everybody.